I'm gonna be honest, my dudes, I feel like absolute garbage today. I do not feel like doing a single thing except throwing cards into the graveyard, just like a good trash man would do. We're gonna leave that the way it was. And what do I mean by a trash can deck? I mean, we are gonna self-mill ourselves. We're going to use cards like Consider, Dragon's Rage Channeler to mill cards into our graveyard. We'll also use Emry, Lurker of the Loch, since we're playing enough artifacts here. We'll play Emry to get some more cards into our graveyard. Since we're surveilling a bunch, we can use Enhanced Surveillance to surveil more cards into our graveyard. Rona also helps gets cards into our graveyard, but how are we going to capitalize on this? Well, once we have enough cards in our graveyard, we'll use Underworld Breach to escape out cards like a Mox Amber, since we have Rona, which is a legendary creature. We have Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. We have Emry. Those are all legendary permanents. So Mox Amber will tap, and then we can play one from our graveyard using the escape mechanic. And then the legend rule kicks in for Mox Amber, and then we'll tap it, add another mana, repeat this over and over again. And while we're doing this, Dragon's Rage Channeler is going to trigger every single time we cast a non-creature spell. And as long as we have Enhanced Surveillance out, we're going to mill enough for Underworld Breach. And then we can just continue this cycle over and over until we have 0 cards, and then we will cast Jace, Wielder of Mysteries from our graveyard. And we can cast Jace, Wielder of Mysteries from our graveyard because the Mox Amber is only going to be producing blue mana from Rona or from Emry, Lurker of the Loch. And since I am very, very sick and very, very tired, we're going to get into these games right away, and we'll see how we do. All right. It's our first game of the day, and we are going to guess based off their avatar what deck they are going to be playing. I think it's going to be mono white angels or something of the sort, possibly a life gain build. They have a Lurus, so it's still possible that it might be. Now, looking at this hand, I do have the Enhanced Surveillance, I have the Dragon's Rage Channeler. This is a good start. We would just have to draw into some more stuff. Dragon's Rage Channeler is not a wizard, but I think we will keep this, because we can do Dragon's Rage Channeler into our Enhanced Surveillance. We'll do that. So yeah, I am not feeling the greatest today, so commentary might be a little light. Let's see, do we Unholy Heat this? I think we just keep setting up our game plan, honestly. Ooh, now, so the strategy mostly with this deck is to just shove everything into the graveyard as much as we possibly can. So as long as it's not a combo piece, we just put it into the graveyard. Oh no. Kind of regretting my decision. That's okay. This deck has been nerfed recently. So they do need 4 energy in order to make this actually feasible here. The Unholy Heat, and we can get some more into the graveyard. Let's chuck this, and this. We actually do want the Mox Amber in the graveyard. So this is completely fine. We can't go off yet. We need to have some more in the graveyard. So essentially, we just need all of our combo pieces in the graveyard. And then we need a legendary creature on the field that is the condition. So we've got the Enhanced Surveillance, that's a part of the condition. The Dragon's Rage Channeler is a part of the condition. Okay. Dragon's Rage Channeler, now that I think about it, isn't completely necessary, because we can cast Consider, just do it over and over and over again, and that will do the trick. All right. We'll do hand, library, exile. And we play this, tapped, and then we say go. But yeah, most of our pieces we just need to have in the graveyard. Once we play this Emry, then we should be in a pretty good position because we will have the Mox Amber available. And even though this deck was nerfed, it's still doing very well. Yep. 2+1/+1 counters on it. Yep. Smack me for some damage. We are going to need to do something about it. So, cast Consider. Okay, we can chuck 2 of these. This might fizzle, but I'm okay with this. See, we both got game actions going on here, bucko. You gotta pay attention just as much as me. This enhanced surveillance does have the activated ability to exile it and then shuffle our graveyard. We're never gonna really do that. The whole point of this is to be able to surveil an additional time. Yeah, I think we should be able to get out of lethal range soon. Okay. Now we're pretty close here. Pretty darn close. Actually should have played the Emry last. Should have known he had that. We can still play the Emry from the graveyard along with the Underworld Breach. Let's see. Got 2, 4, let's see, 6. 6 damage available right now. Yeah, one thing I should have checked is this Unholy Heat that I threw away at the beginning. It might have been useful to have now. So this is when I have to go in. They do have ways to interact with Goblin Bombardment, unfortunately. Hello, there you go. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. You can get through it. If I can get through being sick, you can get through your attack phases. It's your go, buddy. Yeah, it's sort of near the beginning of the season, so we've still got some stragglers. Yeah, this is game here. He can just sack. Yeah. I'm not gonna let him figure it out for himself because it's gonna take him too long. Oh, we were so close. We were actually really close on that one. Hopefully we'll get closer on this one. Okay, so we got the Mox Amber here. Let's see. With the Rona. I actually don't mind this hand, even though it might be a little slow. We can get this Rona going pretty quickly. We actually can do Emry as well, but we want to play the Rona because even though she won't like untap a ton, sometimes we can get her to untap multiple times. And actually we can do steam vents or something like that. We'll do like mountain steam vents, something of that sort. Do steam vents tapped, even though I can Unholy Heat. Don't want to make myself too vulnerable. We're gonna be able to untap multiple times here, so we'll activate Rona's ability, and this is why she's handy in this deck, particularly. Let's see. We'll pitch this, play this out, play a Mox Amber since it's the legendary permanent. We're gonna tap this for blue. Tap this. This. Oopsies. No, I do not want to play this yet because I want to play this first. Then I will play my second Mox Amber. Dragon's Rage Channeler. We will keep this on top. We're actually pretty close to comboing off, if that is crazy to think about or not. Send this back. All right. We'll tap it. Discard that. All right. We are pretty gassed up here. This is looking to be way better than the first game that we played. Okay, 2 Underworld Breaches here. Let's start by drawing a card because we can pitch one. For a blue, you can cast this Mox Amber until end of turn. We'll cast the Mox Amber to untap the Rona and surveil a bunch. Swing, swang, swing. We should be juiced up now. Tap. Send the surveillance back. Yeah, we're pretty juiced up here. I think we should be able to combo. We just want to make sure that we can go in at the appropriate time. I think now is the appropriate time. Okay. We're gonna want to use the keyboard for this. Hitting spacebar is gonna be essential to us being able to go fast enough. And we just don't want to exile one of our important pieces, which is the Mox Amber or the Jace. You just don't want to exile either of those. And making sure that we sacrifice the unused Mox Amber first. Okay, we got double Mox Amber. Now we got the Jace Wielder of Mysteries into the yard, so we gotta watch out for that. Oh man, this is hard to do. Okay, good. I was like, this is really hard to do when sick. I'm so glad my opponent decided to just concede the game. Oh my gosh. Oh, combo decks when you're sick and tired is really difficult to do. We made it though. Let's do it again. So my opponent's on the play first. I've got my enhanced surveillance plus a consider. This Tormod's Crypt helps out the Emry. I think this is good enough. Oh, we're against elves. This just might be an auto lose. Okay, it's not elves. Okay. Gurky HD being hyperbolic. I will consider right here, right now, though.
Let's dive right into battle.
Classic turn 2 play from the green player. Tap this permanent to play another green permanent. Kind of is pointless to blow that up. We're just gonna continue to gain value from it, so we'll just continue with our game plan actually. I wish I was in higher spirits for this game, because I really do like playing combo decks.
Ocean surges, life.
It's like they're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing. Life's all good. I'm gonna get hit with a 5/5 until the end of time here. Now activating Nykthos. I do want to crack this, I think. No, I don't have to crack this right now because they're not going to have enough mana to play it, right? Oh. Basically dead, aren't I? Huh. Imagine that. Imagine if I would be just dead right now. I mean, they can activate their Kiora, I think, again. I honestly can't keep up with what Magic Arena is doing on top of keeping my combo going properly. But let's see, we'll do this. I'm just going to use this to dig a little bit deeper. We still get the trigger. I didn't get anything. That's a bummer. All right. Well. I will just leave this the way it is. So the idea is, like, if they try to untap, yep, we are gonna do two things in response. Going to exile their graveyard. Which exiles the win condition. And now this is in range of Unholy Heat, which they should have been paying attention to.
Time to ebb
Well,
from
actually,
battle.
that's not
Let's
true.
get
They
moving.
didn't know. They didn't know for sure. That's a new Lamog and the game's over. Yep, that's about as much as I thought I was gonna get out of that game. Honestly, like, this deck comes down to the mulligan, and I didn't keep a good mulligan. Oops. Okay, speaking of keeping good mulligans, we got two Emry Lurkers of the Loch. We have some interaction. We got the Underworld Breach. We really don't want Underworld Breach in our opening hand, which is why the game gave us two. Perfect. But we did get Dragon's Rage Channeler in here, which is a very, very good turn one play. We can start looping. Looping. Man, I'm looping right now. I'm super looping. I think we will Dragon's Rage Channeler Darcy, if you will. I swear, if I see another cat, I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. We just mulligan for Guide of Souls and an Ocelot every single time. Every single time. How many times do we have to tell you this lesson, old man? You can throw that land away. Yeah, a good idea is to just always have your finger on the space bar. Ooh, yes. That is our combo piece. Let's keep that. Space bar to get through the surveilling actions is a good habit to be in. Okay, so this is just mono white Guided Souls with the cat. Gotcha. Yeah, this is gonna be a very quick game, I can tell. Actually, I see the line right now. Let's see. I think we get out of this, actually. Yeah, because we do this first. Yeah, we can send Emry there, that's fine. We're going to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 potentially. So we're gonna be at 2 life if he plays 2 creatures here. That's fine. Yeah, we have to pop off next turn. Let's just auto pass through all of these. Oh no, you don't need to. Let's see. Oh, he's holding back 1. That's good. Solve. So 9, 10. Yeah. All right. Yes, we are gonna chuck all these into the bin. Underworld Breach. We will exile these. Actually, yeah, it's just the 3. We're gonna Spiral twice. Mox Amber, this is good. This is really good. Actually, we have no way to win here, do we? Oh no, we do. Just have to do it in a weird way. Okay, this is why you don't give up, people, because this actually is a win. I just need to be very careful. I'm at 1 HP in a dream. Emry is out now. Okay. So we tap this for a blue. This is what I'm talking about. You gotta be careful with this. Oh, geez Louise. My timer is going. That's for certain. And this is why the spacebar helps. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Want to have the spacebar active for this loop, and you gotta be quick on your draws here. Gotta be quick to move your cards, maneuver your cards around. Boom, boom, boom. Oh shoot! I exiled an important piece, I just realized. Oh, shoot. Tap that for a blue. Oh. fine. We are getting very close. I didn't use my own tip that I said. Go here. Watch out for the Jace. We're doing just fine. Here. Play my Jace out. Go here, here, and here. Probably shouldn't have exiled the Lurus. Okay, I have 0 cards.
This is all just
Target player mills 2 cards, and I draw a card, and I win the game on 1 HP. Oh my gosh, I did it! Oh, that was crazy, dude. Whew. I think I've got one more in me. I think I do. This takes a lot out of me, dude. It's a good deck. I am on the play first with 2 Dragon's Rage Channelers. Unbelievable. I'll keep this hand, actually. We'll go Dragon's Rage, and then maybe Unholy Heat or Consider. Yes. I think we will just do Dragon's Rage Channeler, and we won't attack in. Just realized he can just ping off one of my dudes, but we know that they're gonna be running like Colossus Hammer or something. Yeah, there's the Colossus Hammer. He's gonna try and equip it. Can't remember if he can equip at instant speed. Yes, he can equip at instant speed. You sneaky little devil. Not in this car. Okay, yeah, we'll put the Jace in the bin. No equipment for you, sir. Okay. Well. Yes, I think. No, we'll keep this on top. We're gonna cycle a lot next turn, so I think it'll be fine to keep a land on top just to guarantee it. We do want to be at around 3 lands for this deck. So, oh shoot, dude, no. Okay, so now we have to win next turn. Because now he can Lion Sash, get rid of the Jace. How come it's always like when I'm doing something really saucy that like my opponents have the nuts against me? Yeah, we'll chuck all of this. Actually, the Unholy Heat wouldn't be a bad thing. This generates colors though. Like right now it generates colors. Oh wait, it only generates colors because of that. Let's hope they don't have. We'll go in next turn. Keep that on top. Just so we have some more stuff to do. Lion Stat. The Lion Sash, if it comes down next turn, he could think to exile the Jace. Is he gonna? Okay, he's gonna play out another Lion Sash here, but I think we've got it. Colossus Hammer, huh? Okay. Chuck these into the bin. I think we will keep a land on top. No, we'll chuck a land into the bin. I think we can still do this. with 1 mana. Just gotta get lucky somehow. Shunk, shunk, shunk. Let's put that one there. Oh, Emry. Head into the graveyard. Gotta make sure that we have the right land that we pick up. Mox Amber. It's good. I actually didn't have the win. That guy got scammed. It's like, no, how can he beat me? It's like, you didn't see the win. This is why you always have to wait, because I'm pretty sure I didn't have a way to win from this point. I would just have to get all the way down to like 1 card, because I don't know how I would win from this point. Yeah, I would just loop Mox Amber, Mox Amber, Mox Amber. I wasn't floating a blue. Yeah, I don't think I had a way to win. I think I fumbled the ball for sure. So I'd have to get Emry to 1 blue caster, then I could start generating mana with the Mox Amber, but I had no way to generate mana with Mox Amber. So yeah, this guy left the game early for sure. I mean, he is at 10 life, so I guess there's that. But hey, I'll take a free win. Let's move on to what I would do differently. So what I would do differently about this deck is I would probably add a couple more 0-drop artifacts just for Emry. Emry doesn't have a lot of support in this deck. However, you don't really need a ton of support as long as you could target your opponent with Tormod's Crypt and keep looping that over and over again. Dragon's Rage Channeler really does help get that like gear flowing pretty quickly, and you've got the 4 considers in the board as well, so you don't really have that big of an issue trying to like juice up your graveyard. But it's like continuing the loop that might be difficult at moments during your game plan. So maybe adding some other 0-drop artifacts that you can sacrifice over and over again if there's ever some support that comes out. The other thing is the Flame of Anor. It is useful, and we do have a wizard. We have Rona, but I find myself just pitching this to the graveyard, and I'd much rather just have another Surveil card to put in placement of this instead. So I'll put up some, there are some errata cards that come to mind. I'll put those up on the screen here. And I'll double check to make sure that these ones are in Magic Arena. So if you are seeing these are in Magic Arena at the moment. Other than that, maybe putting a second Jace Wielder of Mysteries in the main board, just so if you do have Alliance Ash come down for some reason, you do have the alternative win con there. Also, Surgical Extraction just kind of completely nukes your game plan, and since that is running around more often, you just gotta go, oops, I guess I shouldn't have played this deck. But this is a really fun deck to play. I guess the other thing too is, like, if you have options for other legendary permanents that also help put cards into the graveyard, you could also do that. Thassa's Oracle isn't in the historic format as of this time right now. That is an easier way to do this combo. So you don't have to get to the 4 blue pips for Jace Wielder of Mysteries. You just play Thassa's Oracle and then you win the game. So, but I don't think they're going to be bringing that back into historic because that's just such a busted card. It just wins games out of nowhere, and it's really easy to get to 0 cards in your library, as this deck has shown. But yeah, this is one of the first like decks that I featured on my Gurky HD channel. You can go ahead and check that out. Links in the description below. If you're interested in game development at all, that is the channel where I do a lot of game development stuff. Yeah, I'm super sick. I'm gonna go take a break now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.